Okay, take 24 to part 6 of Who Am I? So, anyways, I'll get right to it. Like I said, changing the seats on the Titanic is still changing the seats. It's still going down. But somehow I thought my life was going up because it was in a social scene and not so much isolated. Um, we lived that life for a long time. Like I said, about 3 years we lived in the motel rooms. And then I was, meanwhile, while this was going on, I started getting more heavily into this thing that I was doing to replace the other thing. It was called the Go Fast back then. It's before the new advanced stuff called Ice come out. And anyways, so I got into like manufacturing a little bit, trying to learn how to, control the situation and manipulate it so that I could have my stuff all the time. And it worked sometimes and sometimes it didn't work. But in reality, I was still going down the tubes. We lost ourselves in many ways, and exposing my son to the club life and the people, it just seemed cool, and it was exciting, and there was a lot of love, but love in the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like, but me being chaos, I thought I had control over my whole life. Everything was going great. Not realizing that time's just passing me by like a blink of an eye, man. Before you know it, you know, everything was going to be gone again. That's what happens when you base your life and the things of your desire and you chase on things that aren't going to last. Never will, ever. So, God being in my life and protecting me, through all that stuff. I was in and out of clubs, I started, manufacturing pills, selling them in the clubs and on the streets. Then I was doing some other stuff, manufacturing some other stuff. It was just crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff that I should have probably did a whole bunch of time for. But God's good and He saved me, you know what I mean? And I'm just sharing this to let you know how far down the rabbit hole I was. Real far. And that's not even the closest to where I really was. But, so we lived that life for a long time, you know what I mean? 3 years in and out of the clubs. Had people around us all the time. Very healthy environment for my son to be raised up in. But he thought it was cool, and we thought it was cool, and everybody thought it was good because that's what we thought. You know what I mean? That's was the way of our life now. Um, I became friends with some people that owned clubs, like Lou, that owned AVO2 back in the day. There was a couple other club owners I know. I just can't remember their names. It's been so long ago. But AVO2 and Club 60 was my other two spots, 3 spots that I took care of, really, basically. And there's so many incidents, man, that I could mention, man. So many times that I should have been dead or killed or in prison the rest of my life. But God kept showing up. So anyways, that went on for a long time, you know what I mean? And it was just insanity. And then eventually it come to a halt, and I had to do some time. I got in a bunch of trouble. And, still just be me. It never changed. If you don't change one thing, which is everything, you're going to be dead dog to the wrong, because it's going to always bring you back to the same place. It might not look the same, but it's the same place. The same outcome always happens. A couple major times that I was facing a lot of time, I got blessed and I started going to DACO, which was here in Tampa, Florida. And at the time, it was Judge Evans' program. He just started it. And I got to go, you know what I mean? And the first time I went, it wasn't really nothing that I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? It was just something to get out of time. You know how it is to escape time. You don't want to go up the road. It's a pain in the butt, and it's a lot of craziness. So, I went probably 3 or 4 times, kept leaving or not completing the program. And finally, 2005, I went in there and I got my chance, you know what I mean? I went in there and I don't know, I was just tired. You know what I mean? Tired. I was tired of seeing my mom hurt, tired of seeing everybody hurt, and I was tired myself of the way I was living. So I said, you know what, I'm going to go in here and just do what they say and just try to follow a new direction in life. And I did, and it was beautiful, man. Some friends that I grew up in the lifestyle was there too, and we all got clean together, and it was beautiful, you know what I mean? I'm going to have to leave with this. The one thing out of all this is God. I was missing the one point, the one high point that would never fail me. So With that being said, I'm going to get back to you in just a little bit on the rest. God bless y'all.